All right, let's get right into it. We are tackling one of the biggest, if not the biggest, debates in the entire tech world. Should you join a giant, like a Google, or do you go for that scrappy five-person startup? It is the classic career dilemma, and you've probably asked yourself this 1,000 times. Well, today, we're going to break down what you really need to know.
A lot of people think it just boils down to this one simple question, right? Are you chasing that big, stable salary, that massive paycheck, and all the prestige that comes with it? Or are you after the thrill of seeing your code make a real, tangible impact, like overnight?
But here's the thing. The choice is so much deeper than just that. We're going to pull back the curtain and give you the real story on both sides. I'm talking no sugarcoating, zero LinkedIn fluff. We're just going to give you the unvarnished truth.
Okay, so first up, let's talk about the big dream, big tech. We're talking the giants, Google, Amazon, Meta, Apple. On the outside, they look like the perfect place to be, right? But what's it really like in there?
I mean, and why wouldn't they? The image they project is just pure perfection. You're thinking huge salaries, unbelievable perks, those famous gourmet cafeterias, and of course, that instant credibility you get when you say, oh yeah, I work at a FANG company. It's the dream, right? Or is it?
Well, okay, here comes the reality check. Working in big tech, it often means you are a very, very specialized cog in an absolutely enormous machine. Seriously, you might spend 6 months of your life just optimizing one single microservice. Or maybe you're improving an internal tool that only like a handful of other engineers will ever even see.
And this quote right here, it absolutely nails the reality of the pace. You've got layers and layers of approvals, endless design reviews, change requests. All of it means things can move at a snail's pace. Sure, you're learning how to build for 1 billion users, which is incredible, but that kind of scale comes with a mountain of bureaucracy.
Okay, so now let's totally flip the script and jump to the other side of the spectrum, the startup world. And honestly, if big tech is like a massive structured cruise ship, then a startup, well, it's a speedboat in the middle of a storm.
Life in a startup is basically a sprint that feels like it never, ever ends. You are wearing a dozen different hats at once. One day is just this whirlwind of writing back-end code, then you're pushing deployments, then you're doing customer support, and the very next day, you're designing a brand new feature completely from scratch. It is fast, it is chaotic, and yeah, sometimes it's a little bit crazy.
But, and this is a huge but, here's the incredible upside. Every single line of code that you write can directly affect the product, the users, and heck, even the company's survival. You get to see the results of your work like instantly. And that kind of direct impact, it's absolutely exhilarating.
All right, so we've seen what the day-to-day looks like. Now, let's put these two worlds head-to-head on the 3 things that probably matter most to you in your career: how you learn, how you earn, and where you're gonna fit in.
First up, let's talk about growth. In big tech, you are learning depth. You become a master of one specific thing, with mentorship from some of the best engineers in the world. But at a startup, you're learning breadth. You get your hands on every single part of the business. And the crucial takeaway here, the thing you really need to remember, is this: big tech grows you as an engineer, while a startup grows you as an entrepreneur.
Okay, now for the big one, money. Big tech offers you security. We're talking a high, predictable salary, great bonuses, all the benefits. It is a very stable financial path. On the other hand, startups offer potential. Now, the salary up front is usually lower, but that equity they give you, that's a lottery ticket. It could be worth millions one day, or it could be worth absolutely nothing. It's really a choice between a sure thing and a total moonshot.
And finally, let's talk about the vibe, the culture. Big tech is all about structure. I mean, there are processes for everything, and everyone knows exactly what their role is. It is super organized. Startups, though, they're all about freedom. If you have a brilliant idea in the morning, you can literally be building it by the afternoon. It's incredibly flexible and fast. But yeah, that freedom often comes with a very healthy dose of chaos.
So, after hearing all that, which path is the right one for you? Here's the key. You gotta stop thinking about it as just picking a job. Start thinking about it as choosing your next phase of personal and professional growth.
Honestly, when you look at it that way, it's actually pretty simple. Do you crave structure and want to learn from the best in the business? Go big tech. Do you crave speed, ownership, and seeing your ideas come to life immediately? Go for a startup. And please remember this. This decision is not a one-way street. It's not final. You can, and a lot of successful people do, switch between these two worlds throughout your career.
I want you to think of your career like a portfolio of experiences. Big tech teaches you how to build for 1 billion users. That's one hell of a skill. Startups teach you how to build a business from zero. That's another incredible skill. The point is, both of these are so valuable to have in your career portfolio. You're not choosing the better path. You're just choosing the one that's going to teach you what you need to learn right now.
So what is the ultimate takeaway here? What's the secret they don't tell you? It's that the goal isn't to pick one world and just stay there forever. The best, most effective engineers aren't born in one place. They evolve by moving across both of these worlds. So the only real question left for you is, what part of your career portfolio do you need to build next?